Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your Tarotscopes for the time of June 2014. Now we will be covering your home and your family, your career and your goals. We'll be looking at your finances, health and well-being, and your relationships as we go along. Okay, in the month of June, in connection with the home and the family, you're definitely going to be feeling that you are questioning everything. Am I doing the right thing? Am I coping? What's happening? What are people thinking? It's like as if you're just more conscious of everything. And you could be finding that in doing that, you've got your own doubts and you're kind of like sitting in, not wallowing, but kind of sitting in your own kind of thought patterning and emotional being, and this may not be as productive as what you have hoped. Commitments and decisions make you nervous, so you may be finding that you're at a period of time that you need to encourage others to make decisions, or maybe it could be you that is about to make some decisions and you're a little bit worried about what the outfall may be. So it's like as if you've got a little bit of a bit of a swan dive happening in that confidence levels connected to home and family. Where your career and goal is concerned, look, you could be finding that there is definitely a change taking place. You may also find that there is a 2-week period that you are away from your normal routines. This could be because of training or assessment. It could be that you are jumping into another position. You may be finding that, situations is not as compatible as you had hoped or anticipated, and you may be needing to make a few little changes sitting in there. If this is the case, then you could be finding that this month tends to have a little bit of a rocky time for the first couple of weeks until you get matters back on par. Now, for those that are looking for work, okay, you may be finding that the opportunities are a little bit further afield, outside your normal scope. So you may be setting up for a different country or a different location. You may be finding that you are, right in the midst of being between having a job and needing another job. It's between positions, okay, and you could be waiting to hear on an interview or waiting to get that next step happening before you feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more happier. In connection with your finances, okay, so, oh gosh, it looks like it's going from one point to another. Hello, Sag. Okay, you could be finding that this month is not as favorable as you had hoped on the financial areas. You may be finding that you need to restructure some of your incomes, okay? You may be finding that you have a few additional expenses sitting around that may not be in your best interest. So it's about being a little bit more diligent with your finances, making sure that you don't get caught up in unfair situations, such as lending or borrowing money that you cannot repay, okay, during this period of time, because I just feel like the income is not going to match exactly the expenses during this period. In connection with your health and well-being, well, at least there's some good news there. You're going to be finding that you are definitely a lot more energetic. You're, waiting on news or messages to do with health. You're feeling a lot more happier and a lot more comfortable in your well-being, okay? Which could be, once again, music to your ears. This is about having a strategic plan, okay? Being able to follow through with that and feeling that by keeping proactive that you're achieving, whether this be some emotional, mental or physical, or even spiritual goals, that you're able to attain these a lot easier. In connection with your personal relationships, this is one of those months that support is going to be very important to you. Now, you could be finding that you are spending time either defending your position, ideals, trying to gain support for what it is that you would want or what you need. And in doing so, you may be finding that this is not causing a bit of friction, but it's always making you feel like that you're, in protection mode. You're, standing up all the time, kind of guarding your emotions or feelings or your needs or your wants. And it could be that this happens within the very first 9 days of the month of June. So you will need to look at what you can do to support your own needs, but also support that of your partners and those that are around you, without feeling like you are, forever having to keep your guard up, or feeling that you're forever, you know, putting everything into place and protecting everything to make sure it stays there. This is about you being able to also relax. For those that are single and looking, you may be finding that this month is about you, you know, breaking down that wall, is about you finding the right support rod within yourself and the right confidence within yourself to meet the person that could be a potential partner for a very long period of time. This is your chance to see where your independence has been quite marvelous, or where your, you know, sense of freedom has been quite wonderful, but how it may have also been a little bit of a crutch, or a little bit of a you know, too big of a boundary for anyone else to be able to step through or get over.